What is good, everybody? This is IWN. Welcome back to the channel. This is your Dode SmackDown, May the 29th, 2026. Watch along the results for your Friday Night SmackDown Clash in Italy go-home show. And in the end of the watch along, I'm going to step away and come back and go over everything, go over the good parts and the bad parts. And we're going to go over why WWE really needs to change their creative writing and booking. And how they can start giving us better shows every Friday night. Set the record straight on whatever they book for next week's Friday Night SmackDown and what they need to do with that card. And much more. Hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if y'all new. Turn on notifications. We'll be live for the AAA Super Card event show tomorrow night. And Sunday afternoon, we'll be live for Clash in Italy premium live event. I appreciate the support, as always, from y'all. You know, the support means a lot to me and the IWN family. So, well, let's go ahead and get straight to this mid-garbage show that that they produced earlier today. I'm only doing this watch along for y'all. Yeah, we're gonna be shitting all over this show tonight because I did not like the way that card looked. I didn't like it. I thought the card looked awful. They did not do a good job with this card. It looked repetitive. That when they got the same stuff on there, it's called repetitive lazy booking. That's what it's called. That's what I call it. And that's exactly what we are seeing from WWE in terms of how they book SmackDown and NXT and Evolve. Sometimes they book Monday Night Raw like that too. Now, when I call on my VPN, folks, of course, the audio is gonna come off the screen on its own. I don't know why it's been doing that. I haven't been figuring out why. Sure, y'all could have told me I didn't have to go live for SmackDown, and I would have said no SmackDown watch along. That would have been even better. Best things I'm looking to see that's going to steal the show is Axiom, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, maybe Gunther, and Ricky Saints. That's it. I don't understand why they continue to do Julia like shit. Like I don't get it. Julia deserves better, man. In WWE, she really does. I don't appreciate how they doing her. Okay. Should be on Netflix. Should be pulled up here soon. Wait until I get off. More than one person in this house. It's more than just me in this house. Look, man, I see that the chat is already dead. Look, we ain't doing this tonight, man. This C minus card might be trash, but this streaming, I'm telling you right now. I didn't do this for nothing. So y'all need to get on in here, man. If you don't see the notification, if you don't see the post made saying that I'm live, then you don't have on your notifications. You see the post saying that I'm live and you got on your notifications. Why aren't you in the chat? Why aren't you here? There's multiple reasons why the people is not in the live chat because the SmackDown card looks terrible. That's probably the main reason why. I can't blame y'all for not wanting to hear about SmackDown. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Seriously, I can't. I don't blame you. Okay, let's go ahead and pull SmackDown up. I'm going to be giving y'all my live reaction and commentary. As soon as SmackDown gets pulled up here. Why is this trip mode on here? This should not be on here. This should be off. There we go. In the background is the SmackDown logo colors that's flowing in the background on the screen. Finna share the stream a long time on all social media platforms to make sure I get as much equally in here as I can. So I am not going to be suffering watching this show alone. Tell you that right now. I need my audience tonight more than anything. And I'm going to need my audience tonight for the AAA Super show as well, and Flash in Italy. But I do just about a solid job with my streams, man. Sometimes I beat myself though, but other than that, I do a solid job. All right, we got SmackDown pulled up. Man, I need some more drink. Damn. I'm about to back up because I'm about to eat, and I don't want y'all to hear me smacking and stuff. I already ate other food that I ate. I got to eat the salad. That's the one thing. I got the Spain logo in the background behind my thumbnail. I knew it was going to be taking place in Spain. And guess what else? I also have Iberian. I also have Spain and Portuguese in my DNA. This is comfortable. Y'all good, man? Trying to share the stream right now, trying to get people in here. Y'all good, man? I wish Michael Cole and Corey Rhodes on commentary for this show. Holy shit, dude. You can put enough salad dressing on this down here. I got to go put some more salad dressing on my salad. I go to Facebook, walking me out again. Am I the one that's been having Facebook glitch problems on the app? Oh, they're showing Saturday night main event. Match that I don't even care about. Oh, they're showing Saturday main event. Match that I don't even care about. So SmackDown started off with showing us the video package from the Saturday night main event fallout coming out of the Saturday night main event show. Why does Facebook keep logging me out? Oh, annoying. Why does Facebook keep logging me out? Oh, Lord. WWE's champion of all time. Don't stop till you get enough. That Joe guy in the commentator come on, don't stop till you get enough. What do you know about some Michael Jackson? What do you? I'm getting tired of Facebook logging me. I'm about to force stop on this app. This is getting ridiculous. All I wanted to go in there and do was to share the screen. All I wanted to do, they keep logging me out. Blah, 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 blah. We ain't trying to hear all that, Jade Cargill. You're already terrible on the mic. We ain't trying to hear it. We ain't trying to hear it. Get out of the ring. You stuck on the mic, get out of the ring. You got everything to prove because you are still one of the worst WWE Women's Champions of all time. Oh my God, whoever booked this card tonight, Should be a fucking shame of himself, dude. For real. That car was an abomination. Finally, here comes somebody that will shut Jade Cargill up. Rhea Ripley knew she was and then she's probably going to Charlotte Flair and what? Who actually set her Twitter X to private because people were saying negative stuff about her. Man, people need to stop that, man. Like, people be saying some real life negative stuff about Alexa Bliss. It is unnecessary. They be crossing the line with saying stuff like that about her. I'm about to uninstall and reinstall Facebook because this app is every time again it's logging me out. Logging again and it's logging me out. It keeps doing it twice. So we got Rhea Ripley in the ring. We got the Spain crowd chanting, oh, as soon as Rhea Ripley's theme song starts. I'm not gonna lie, the Spain crowd is trying their best they can to put some life into the show, even though the show just started. They are really, really trying to put some life into the show, but I'm sorry. The Spain crowd ain't saving this show tonight. I'm sorry. The only thing that's going to save the show is writing, booking, and creative change. That's the only thing that's going to save it. Because SmackDown desperately needs it all. And you already know why. Look at the title. You know why. Look at the title. Look at the YouTube title. That should tell y'all everything. That should tell you everything you know about that. I'm waiting all the way to the end to say what I need to say. He said dominance because when the match is done, you'll be looking up at your true champion, says Rhea Ripley to Jade Cargill. Oh, Jade Cargill said, do you hear how stupid you sound? Heck, do you hear how stupid you sound? No, do you hear how stupid you sound? The only reason why you stand is because of Michi and B-Fab. Shit. Oh, fuck off. That's why Rhea Ripley got some help. That's why Rhea about to get some help too. And you know Alexa coming out. I seen the video clip of Alexa in the ring with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. I'm seeing it on my Twitter X feed. Told you, there she go. This show aired earlier. You're going to put out a voting poll so everybody that watched SmackDown earlier can vote what their thought was on this show. Make sure y'all share the stream with everybody on SmackDown. Let's make the home show. Just hit the thumbs up. I still don't see no likes on the stream. The likes and support. And if y'all ain't supporting it, really hit the thumbs up. Oh, Charlotte just said she's been here 5 minutes. Oh. She said, do not make me embarrass you before your career even started. Man. Yeah, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Don't tell me we're getting this match. Jesus. Well, audience, all I got to tell you is my predictions are true. My predictions are never lies. You're in for it. And I made a comment and said that the card looks garbage and it looks boring. It does. I'm still going to stick to what I said because what I'm saying is the absolute truth. Outside of Axiom, Saints versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams and maybe Gunther, nah, forget about it. The rest of this card, mid. Dude, I seen the full card. I even seen a screenshot showing Damian Priest versus Royce Keys versus Tala Tonga. I kid you not. I'm not making it up. All the more reasons why the MFTs need to split up. Dude, the MFTs are still dead. They're still dead on the show. They need to. I've said this last week. They need to split MFTs so Tama Tonga can go solo as a singles competitor. So Tala Tonga can go as a singles competitor, and Solo Sikoa can go as a singles competitor. And go back to his run as a singles competitor. Because at this point, this MFT shit is dead and it ain't working. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth nobody's time. Nobody cares about this shit anymore. Nobody. Not even me. I don't even care about this. But if I was, I would change the writing and booking on SmackDown. The writing, booking, and creative as of late so far has been complete shit. Terrible. That's why I said they need to change. And NXT is suffering in the same vote. Some weeks their shows are mid, other weeks their shows are solid. This week's NXT was a solid low B minus. While this week's episode of Monday Night Raw was a solid average B plus show. Monday Night Raw, that tells you right there that Monday Night Raw did. Okay, my audio is going to come off again because I had to switch because it ended in the air. Usual. I'm gonna be honest, SmackDown ain't working. back up. And it already just. Whoa. Hold on. Now. I had to upload this again. I'm trying to get SmackDown back up. There we go. All right, it's finally pulled up now. Let's go ahead and I forgot to turn this music off. It's off now though. I can't forget the next time. Man, why did they all this make this match official, man? Even though I know this was taped, but still, god damn. Hold up. Hold up. So we got Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill to start off SmackDown Clash of Italy Go Home show. I feel like, you know what I feel like pushing right now on my tablet? Is the button. And I think y'all know what instant button I'm talking about. The losing hormone is the one I'm talking about. These people that commented, what? They talking about something that happened where I lived at. They talk about some. They in the comments talk about some anthropology jeans, those with the fur, and the whole club looking at her. Man, they wrong for that. All right, she just powerbomb Alexa Bliss on the barricade. Got Jade Cargill's knee right on the stick. Oh snap! I hope she does lose. I hope Jade Cargill does lose. Given that she had one of the worst title ratings of all time as the women's champion, as former women's champion. Sister Abigail, she's going for the boom. Alexa Bliss clocked Jade Cargill with that elbow. Oh, come on, man. Michin just pulled Alexa Bliss. She was attempting to pull Alexa Bliss out the ring. Charlotte and Rhea are going to take Beef and Michin and brawl with them in the back. Now Jade Cargill is all by herself. Alexa Bliss, you better hurry up, man. You taking too much time, man. Jay Cargill gonna be done got her knees up by the time you do the twisted bliss. What I tell you? Knew she was gonna do that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Alexa Bliss took too much time. If she would have got up there fast enough to deliver that twisted bliss, Cargill would have never had her knees up. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. Alexa Bliss just totally lost tonight. Oh no! Now she's going to do the damage to Alexa Bliss's knee, like how she did to Jay Cargill's knee. Jay Cargill is about to do damage to Alexa Bliss's knee. She's going to hit the Jaded on the steel chair. Another warning shot to Rhea Ripley. She hit the Jaded to Alexa Bliss on the steel chair. Lord have mercy. Jade Cargill hit the Jaded on Let's Bliss to that chair on purpose just to have her come out in rage, which she did. Dude, didn't nobody care about that main event between Cody and Zayn. We see this too many times. We got Cody, undisputed champion. Hey, H Card, long time no see. How you been, man? Did you watch SmackDown earlier? Or you live in the U.S.? Do you live in the U.K. or the U.S. or do you live internationally anywhere? Oh shit! Sami Zayn just told Cody, maybe you should start by saying you're sorry. Oh no! Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, man, if you're just now tuning in, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and have all those notifications so that way when I go live, this live chat won't be dead. That way y'all will be here on time. Because I hate a dead live chat. I do. I don't like that. You live in you live in Ireland, so that means you probably already seen SmackDown. Yeah, SmackDown is not worth the watch today, man. Unfortunately, before the stream, before I even started tuning into SmackDown, I told everybody, I said, man, you guys are in for a disappointment tonight. This show sucks, man. And so far, it has not been that good. I mean, like, Jesus, give me a break. We got Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. Really? Of all women's matches, they booked Jade Cargill versus Alexa Bliss. And Nick Aldis was the one that made that official. Goes to show you right there that WWE needs to change their writing, booking, and creative, man. If they are not listening to the fans and they're not listening to the YouTube content creators and the podcasters that do the reviews for this show, man, they're missing out on what people are actually saying. Seriously. I know you're not trying to hear all that, but it's the truth, man. This show ain't been worth watching. Look at Sammy getting ready. He look like he getting ready to do something. Oh, great. It's Dan Housen. What else is he gonna do? What else kind of boring stitches is he gonna do? Oh, Miss said kid needs to learn from me up personally close to. Dude, I am praying to God that Miss loses this match tonight. Nobody cares about the Miss. Dude. I ain't like. I'm not even lying. I'm being honest about it. I honestly hope to God that the Miz loses this match tonight. I honest to God hope they let Axiom win because he, dude, The only time Axiom would have been wasted and buried is if he would have lost to The Miz tonight. Axiom and Francium cannot afford to be getting buried and wasted on TV, man. You see how bad the tag division, how dead the Raw and SmackDown tag divisions are right now. Holy cow, man. WWE is just having they're just having a mid-year, man, with the regular shows. Not so much with the pre-live events. Pre-live events have been solid, man. Most of them, anyway. So we got Axiom versus Miz. Miz will be taking on Axiom in his home. I am skipping Miz's fan of him. Used to be, nope. Done. Not a fan of it anymore, dude. We got the Miz versus Liam happening right now. That's the match I want. We just got through watching Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. Yeah, break as if I was in, as if I was into that match. Yeah, right. Yeah, we got that AAA special event watch along schedule for that show tomorrow. Miz looked like he was getting ready to do something to Nathan Frazier. I literally said that earlier in my grade prediction. Why am I even here? I'm here for y'all, but I'm not here for this shit. I'm not here for this show. Does it really? I mean, I would cut on the camera, but does it really look like I'm watching this show? No, it doesn't appear to look that way at all. So far, this show has been a waste of my time. I already knew what type of show we were getting before going into the show tonight. I already knew. I was already prepared for this. The only best thing in this match is Axiom. There's nothing exciting about the Miz in this match. Nothing. Zero. None. I hope Axiom beats the Miz tonight. I mean, oh my God! If you care about Miz, then God bless you. I mean, in terms of his gimmick, I'm not saying in real life, but if you care about his terrible gimmick, dude, God bless you. I'm just saying. That's on you. Me, no. I ain't a fan of the Miz, dude. Golden ratio to the Miz, and he wins it in his hometown. Finally, Axiom gets a win on SmackDown. I'm more ready for Triple A tomorrow night. I'm more ready for Triple A tomorrow night, man. Because the news I've been getting is that Jacob Fontane's injury is legit, is serious, and you know, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is there's a possibility that we may not be getting that match tomorrow. There's a huge possibility. Dude, every Friday night it's just been the same bullshit, dude. What the hell is Damian Priest and R-Truth even talking about? I got my volume down. What are they even talking about, bro? Excuse my loud chair, but what in the heck? Oh, great! We got a baby face arguing with a baby face. As if this makes sense. Clearly it doesn't. Meanwhile, babyface should be arguing with a villain, a heel. Oh look, we got Sami Zayn, Candice, and Johnny Gargano again. Yeah, same old bullshit we got last Friday. This show sucks, man. Same old shit we got last week, dude. This show sucks. I really did. I knew what I was getting myself into, man, when I was getting ready to watch this show. I knew it. I knew it, dude. This show is boring, man. Oh my goodness. The creative has got to change, dude. It really does. This show sucks, man. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. What am I watching, man? Rehash. This is what I mean by repetitive lazy booking, man. Another segment with Johnny Gargano and Sami Zayn. Imagine that. Dude, there's no point in having Johnny Gargano and Candice on the main rosters. They're not going to use them, dude. Send them back to NXT. Or just release them from the company so they can sign elsewhere. This shit ain't working for these two. Then you got Tiffany Stratton. There's a video of Tiffany Stratton talking to Chelsea Green. This was shown on SmackDown earlier too. Man, it tells you everything you need to know how big the women's division is on SmackDown, right? The fact that Julia has not been booked for 4 fucking weeks, the fact that she hasn't been used and poorly booked and kept in Titus catering for 4 weeks tells you everything you need to know about how they view Julia and how they think of Julia. Yeah, yeah, this show sucks, man. The creative writing and booking on SmackDown is horrendous. It is ridiculous. I can't even see myself watching this show tonight, dude. I feel like shutting the stream down altogether. This show sucks, man. I pray to God that Cody Rhodes Gunther. I pray to God this is the last. This is the last of the Cody Gunther and Jade Cargill Rhea Ripley feud. Seriously, I am praying to God that those feuds end at Clash of Italy. After Clash of Italy, we don't need to be seeing no more Cody Gunther feud, no more Rhea Jade Cargill feud. It was terrible then, and it's still terrible now. I'm talking about both of them feuds that we got on SmackDown every week. Folks, I'm taking my time with this show. I find nothing exciting on this show outside of Axiom getting a win over Miz. And Trick and Carmelo, whenever they show them tonight. This show's been the thumbs down. Like I said earlier, I knew what I was getting myself into when I was way before I started watching this. Oh shit, NXT got a slight increase this week. That doesn't mean that the creative and booking and writing hasn't changed though. That still needs to change. Got nothing to do with how mid the creative writing and booking is on NXT. Doesn't change a damn thing. We got this. Yeah, the end of the teams are dead too. What was the point of putting the tag title on R-Truth and Damian? I really want to know. I bet Lola is questioning that too. Lola Vice. Why did they put the tag titles on her ring and R-Truth? And watch this. I'm gonna put up a voting poll and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna tell everybody to vote their thoughts on SmackDown. Watch it mid. Nowhere you think this was a sorry, you think this was a solid beat show, you're saying a mistake. So, sadly mistaken, man. Tama Tonga was supposed to roll over from that pounce by Royce Keys. He didn't even land properly flat on the ground, on the mat, from that pounce by Royce Keys. So we got the MFTs taking over this unimportant tag match. A spine buster by Royce Keys to Tama Tonga. Question is he going to tag Damian Priest in? Or is he going to say, no, I got this. I'm going to get this. Oh, he tags Damian Priest in. So Damian Priest has been tagged in by Royce Keys. We got Damian Priest giving Tonga punches. Punch Tonga. Wow. Boom. Look at Damian Priest go. Boom. Damian Priest is rolling, man, in this match. Momentarily, he is. But he better look over his shoulder. He better look behind him. Tama Tonga's back up on his feet. He better not get too confident. Yeah, you better keep an eye on Solo Sikoa, man. That's a sneaky Samoan right there, man. Damian Priest taking too much time on the top rope, dude. That's a downfall there. He took too much time on the top rope. It's gonna be broken up. What did I tell you? Told you it's gonna be broken up by Tama Tonga. He took too much time on that top rope. Yeah, that was Damian Priest's downfall right there, man. Now they're getting ready to lose. Look at that. Done. Same thing Alexa Bliss did earlier. Took way too much time on that top rope. And now you got R-Truth coming out here, risking his life with a left shoulder injury. The MFTs beat Damian Priest and Royce Keys. Royce Keys is first lost on SmackDown. What are we doing, man? What are we doing with these guys? You see how they just did Royce Keys tonight? Miz just got sprayed with a fire extinguisher by Dan Houser. Oh boy, I wonder how worse it's going to get tonight with this show. I wonder. I really do. I got the full card explained in the description. Well, I got the full card put in the description. I wouldn't say explained, but. Grace or Ilya Dragunov. Easily in the L. No Blake Monroe yet either. Showing more freaking game. And here the Blake Monroe fans thought they were going to be in for a surprise. Only to find out they were in for a fail. They were in for a trick. See, they don't really know what the hell they're doing, dude. Doing it on purpose, man. Trying to get the fans mad. Taking advantage of that money, man. All they fucking care about is their money, man. Don't care about the talent. Don't care about the tag divisions. Don't care about the dead women's division we got on Raw and SmackDown. Boy, I cannot wait to explode tonight when I go over everything that went down on this show. I cannot wait to show over this show tonight at the end of this watch along tonight, dude. Because I got a lot to say. I really do. I am trying to hold it in as much as I can into the show, at least until I come back. I'm stepping away because I got to get my notes put in. I got to type my notes in so I can get ready to shit on this show and get out what I need to say so I can end the stream and log off of this device. So that way I can go ahead and start on a thumbnail and start scheduling the Clash in Italy watch along. The Clash in Italy watch along will be live at 1:52 p.m. because Clash in Italy airs at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's airing in European as well. I bet say Europe. Same thing though, but how do we feel about SmackDown today, man? I want to know from y'all, seriously. What did y'all think of the SmackDown Clash in Italy going on show? I'm going to put out that voting poll. I was supposed to do that, but I didn't. And I'm about to go ahead and do it now. Because I want to see who's going to vote and who ain't going to vote. I want to see who's going to vote good show, and I want to see who's going to vote terrible D show. Some people might even vote mid. My voting polls are getting voted back again. Yeah, because when my Twitter account got suspended, I had to create a brand new one. I think what happened was somebody reported it. And then they tried to say they found activity of my posters while using a VPN. Yeah, boy. They do me like that, but can't do everybody else like that. All right. I got this video package of Roman and Jacob. Bro, why are they giving us this when they know that Jacob Fatu's injury is legit? So that means Roman is walking in and out still WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That's what that means. So now Jacob Fatu is going to have to be on the side of Roman, and he's going to have to acknowledge Roman. Dude, there's been reports indicating that Soroka might not even be at Clash in Italy, but they said there are other sources that saying she's there. Of course, you're not going to know which one to believe because wrong, others get their information right. The lowest match of Clash in Italy is definitely going to be Rhea versus Jade for that WWE Women's Championship match. I mean, nobody cares about this feud whatsoever. I already know. I've talked to a lot of people on Twitter X, and they say they do not care about this feud at all. They don't even care about, the Cody and Gunther feud that we never asked for. We got Femi versus Brock. Oh, there was news going out that's saying Brock Lesnar is going to show up on the Raw after Clash of Italy. So you know what that tells me? That tells me that Brock is winning over Femi. That's what that tells me. That's a sign that Brock could be winning over Oba. Well, if that's the case, they just spoiled the shit out of us. If that's the case. If Oba shows up, we'll know why. If Oba doesn't show up, we will still know why, and that is because he lost to Brock and he ain't showing up. He ain't gonna want a rematch. I was trying to say if Brock doesn't show up. What I was going to say is I kind of had it backwards. What I was going to say is if Oba does not show up, it's because he lost to Brock. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say it like that, but I said it like how I wanted to say it. I can't wait for Triple A tomorrow night, man. I need the biggest audience I can get for that. What a banger of a Triple A TV special that's going to be. Holy shit, man. We're getting Ray Phoenix versus Laredo Kid 3 for the Cruiserweight Championship. They already showing a video package of this original El Grande Americano and Louis Kaiser El Grande Americano feud. I bet Louis Kaiser was glad he had Mexico on his side, getting him out of jail. Because that's how Stephanie's ex-boyfriend got out of jail. That mug is free. He's out. He ain't even in jail. He's free. Hit the thumbs up, man. If you're just now tuning in, you haven't really missed nothing exciting. There just hasn't been anything exciting or interesting coming out of the show so far. So I'm telling you right now, this show is not worth the watch. So if you're not watching it, good on you. Not worth it tonight. I'm only live for my audience. I'm only live because my audience wants to hear my overall thoughts and grade on SmackDown. Half of them already know what I'm going to say. Half of my YouTube subscribers already know. They don't even got to be here and they know what I'm going to say. When it comes to Raw and AAA, I have different opinions. I always have good opinions about Raw and AAA. Well, almost always. Wait a minute. Was that Sami Zayn's? They had Sami Zayn's theme song on there, and then it changed to Matt Cordella's theme. Wait a minute, you telling me we're getting Zayn versus Matt Cordella? Why are we getting Zayn versus Matt Cordella? What on earth kind of sense does this make? They're not even in the storyline together. I could see if they was in a storyline or a long-term booking story, but yeah. It's not gonna be that bad of a match, but like why is Zayn walking like he owned the ring? Like you ain't even did nothing yet. He should be thanking Sami Zayn for leaving Cody to suffer like that. Wow. Get a load of that. Get a load of what commentary just said. This feud is awful. This Cody Rhodes Gunther feud. Nobody asked for this, man. Even the water bottle thinks the feud is awful. You heard the water bottle popping? So I know I'm right. The fact that the water bottle made noise, I know that I'm right. Got something in my I don't know what it is, but it feels kind of heavy. They got TV playing back there in the living room. They ain't trying to hear all that. They should be thanking Sami Zayn if that's the case. If Roman shows up on Monday Night Raw, I already know, man. I already know, bro. I literally just said it earlier. I'm not repeating it. I'm not gonna be like WWE repetitive repeating shit. No. No, there's not with that. Oh, Zayn turned around with a power bomb to Zack Ryder. I thought he was gonna do the Blue Thunder Bomb. Where the Blue Thunder Bomb at, man? Come on, bro. You know it was made famous by you, man. Come on. Come on, man. Let's see the power. Let's see the Blue Thunder Bomb, bro. I want to see that. One of the best moves in WWE. The Rough Rider to Sami Zayn, and then Sami Zayn got his foot on the road. Yeah, this is gonna mess up Zack Ryder right here. Yeah, this just got in the mind of Ryder. Now it's got Zack Ryder frustrated. Yeah, he is stressed out of that. Aged Carbon, I'm excited for the mass versus mass match too, and I'm excited. Can't wait to be live for this. Oh, the only comment I got in the launch here, really. The only person that commented. Exploder in the corner. Zack Ryder about Sami Zayn. We've seen that too many times. He's gonna do the Haluna kick. Haluna kick. Yep. But will that be it? Yep. I know that had to feel good for Sami getting that win. I know that had to feel good for him. What is Sami Zayn thinking? Why is he looking like that? Why is he looking right and left like that? Like he's gonna turn heel. The Coronation Souls. I look back at the King and Queen of the Ring. We got the video package of that. They said the King and Queen will be crowned. The King and Queen of the Ring tournament, where legends have made careers, have been built, like ruling tournament where champions are forced in combat victory. You got the future Hall of Famers take their first step towards immortality. All hail King. the prize, a world championship opportunity at SummerSlam this Monday in Turin, Italy. Monday Night Raw is going to be taped. That European tour ain't going to end yet. I think this is going to happen I think they're going to be on the European tour for maybe 2-3 weeks. And then it'll go back to being live on both brands. Got a little yapping on the door of Mr. Whoop That Trick. Talk about one of the best things of this entire show. Finally, one of the best things of this entire show is going to be shown. Been waiting for this. Okay, get ready to put up the voting poll for real this time for the people that watched SmackDown earlier. But I'm going to put up another one for the people that watched SmackDown tonight. Man, look at how nice Italy looks. I mean, Spain looks. Bro, why did I say? I think the reason why I said Italy is because I'm ready for AAA and Clash of Italy because I know those are going to be the best shows of this entire week. The Super Event show and the Premium Live event. There's Gunther, the ring general. I'm not in the mood to be saying all that ring yeah. This show is ring garbage. The worst wrestling show of the year aired in Spain this afternoon. Good thing I was at the barbershop because I was going to wait till tonight anyway. And here comes Trick. Uh-huh. No more I like it. No more of that. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. I love it, man. I love it. The fact that we don't get to hear that from Booker T no more. I love that shit. That'd be annoying when he be doing that. Now we only get to hear Whoop That Trick from the fans instead of Booker T. The United States champion is entered the building. He's entered the arena. He's getting ready to make his way to the ring. And he's stripped in all white again. He's styling and profiling. Not like how Ric Flair does, but in his own way. Well, I don't know what I would say if he was styling profile like Rick. I don't know, man. I'd probably be like, no comment. Ooh, you got that right. Ooh. Man, I don't want to hear Lil Yachty. I want to hear Drake. Yeah. Just get the fucking mic to Trick, please. We want to hear you do all that yapping. Dripping and rain. Dripping and rain. Did I miss what he said on the mic? He said, I'm the man who been holding down the brand for quite some time. Okay, he sounded like he rapping there. Past couple of weeks. I did what's best for the biz, he said. Trick Williams said, I took out the Miz. I made most of my days. And I took out Carmelo Hayes. Oh, yeah, he's definitely rapping. I like that. He said, speaking of what's next, over the past 6 months, there hasn't been a better superstar to prove himself to be the future of the business, like Trick Williams. And with King of the Ring around the corner, he said, knowing a little something about royalty, I figured it's only right if Trick Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring tournament. And just like that, Carmelo Hayes comes out. Now, this theme song just hits different. I'm sorry. I don't know about Trick. It's him, Carmelo Hayes. And he don't miss. And he ain't like Alexa Bliss either. Carmelo looking sick, draping in black, man, and white. Look at these fools at his speed, man. They're gonna get a ticket. Next thing you know, the fucking sirens come around. You go, sir, it's a ticket. If you speed again, you're gonna get put in jail. You're gonna get arrested. That fool was driving like Fast and Furious, man. Oh. I thought it sounded like he said cannonball. He said, we're going to shoot the fair of the United States Championship. That's all it is. And that's all it's going to be, says Carmelo Hayes. Then Trick said, hold on. Sound like my barber, man. Hold on a minute. I think Melo's being a little bit too mellow, dramatic. All I hear is that if only Rick didn't come out. If only I didn't have Yachty by my side. If only the crowd would chant whoop that Trick for me. Oh, I'm going to whoop that Trick. He says, don't worry about it, you all. But the thing is, well, only if you can grow an inch for every time you made an excuse. Oh, dang. Trick Williams out here dropping pipe bombs on Carmelo Hayes, man. What's going on here, man? What we doing? He said, you see Trick Williams face to face, eye to eye, man to man, realize better than. When Trick Williams said all that made Ricky Saints come out. And Ricky Saints got a mic in hand. He said, you guys got to be kidding me, right? Nobody wants to see this stuff right now. They want to see a champion that is absolute, he says, Ricky Saints. Thank you. I love you too. Actually, I don't, says Ricky Saints. He said, last week you soccer punched me. You thought you had a leg up on old Ricky. Guess what? He said, after I'm done with you, I'm coming for the United States Championship because that's what a real champion does. He said, hold on there, Ricky Saints. You come out here telling lies, striking poses, looking like a damn bubble. He said a bubblehead. You absolutely make me sick. He said, you sick. Says you're in the ring, the real champion. Let me give you some real champ advice. Shut the hell up when Trick tells you to shut the hell up. Dang. He said, when you two figure out we's better between the both of you, who is going to get the match against Trick? Because when this comes to the ring, says I have no problem who Trick Williams is the king. Let's talk about it. You know what? Oh, I got a lot of things to talk about this show, but I'm saving it at the end. Something to talk about. I'm going to give my audience something to talk about. Sure I am. And give my subscribers something to talk about. I know we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. By the time Saturday get here, Triple A. Well, no, by the time we can be, you wanna know what else we're gonna be talking about by the time Sunday get here? Clash in Italy. And then Monday, we're gonna be talking about the Monday Night Raw Clash in Italy Fallout. We'll be here for that. Click. So we got Ricky Saints versus Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, and Ricky Saints and Axiom, easily the only best things of this entire show. I loved this segment with Trick and Carmelo. This was a thing of beauty. This is how you get Trick and Mello over, dude. Literally. Which SmackDown be doing the same thing for the other talent that deserves it, like Axiom. Oh, I wonder why the tag divisions are dead. That's because they released a New Day and Motor City Machine Guns. And you got the Viking Raiders all the way on AAA. Axiom wrestled on NXT this week. Nathan Frazier. And then we got Garza and Humberto in catering, doing nothing. Yeah, that sounds great, doesn't it? Don't sound great to me. Meanwhile, you got an NXT tag team division full of tag teams that's actually doing something on NXT. But I can't help but wonder why NXT doesn't have the Vanity Project defending those tag titles yet. I mean, is there any other tag teams in that division for them to defend it against other than Dark State? I hope they get the Vanity Project away from Dark State, dude. This Dark State stuff is boring. They got to get them away from them. Dark State is the Vanity Project, is who the Vanity Project should not be feuding with on NXT whatsoever. Howard farts. Oh, Carmelo Hayes got sent to the corner. Got Ricky Saints out of the ring. Ricky Saints is rolling, and he's gonna get in the ring and wait for Carmelo Hayes to come back in the ring, so the referee can count while he's out the ring. Oh, it didn't show whether Ricky Saints put Carmelo Hayes back in the ring or not. But obviously, Carmelo Hayes was on the ground, so that tells me that he did. They skipped the part where he was being put in the ring. Or sent back to the ring, whatever. Oh, we got both Ricky Saints. Oh, Ricky Saints just got pushed off the top rope by Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes on the middle rope. Oh, Ricky Saints got his legs up. He did like Jade Cargill. Well, he did it better than Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is terrible with her knees going up, trying to like some Bliss. Yeah, twisted Bliss. She barely even had her knees up. She had them bent like they was hurt, like they was cramping. Bending them like she had a cramp in her back. Almost like she got the grandma back pain. Bro, I thought, darn, he didn't even hit the first 48. Because I was going to say, 48. God said, God in the comments on Facebook, I got to tell y'all what he said. It was so hilarious. It kind of had me laughing. I'm talking about on my I think it was on my backup Facebook account. Yeah. Guy was fucking funny, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. Because I responded and said, sure am. Sure am shitting all over this show tonight. I ain't playing. This show was terrible, dude. The booking on paper was terrible. It was mid garbage. Horrible, lazy, repetitive booking by WWE. We're gonna go over that, dude. And we're gonna go over why they need to stop doing that. Because it's not getting talent over doing that. It's really not. Oh man, why did I shit? Oh, why did I post it that voting poll? I was supposed to put this is for the people that watched it earlier. I literally said I was gonna put that and I did. Darn it. Man, I must be getting old, man. I can't even damn. Did he just send Carmelo Hayes over the barricade? Yeah, he did. You do realize you gotta. Oh, I was about to say if Carmelo Hayes was gonna stay on the other side of the barricade, I was gonna say Ricky Saints. You do realize you gotta pick him up and lift him back over the other side of the barricade. A count out. A count out. What? What the hell is this referee doing? Ain't no way that's a darn count out. They gotta be that referee gotta be lying, man. They gotta be dead, man. They gotta be lying, man. They lying. Talk about that dead. Talk about that dead. They be lying. Bro, why didn't we get a clean finish, man? Why didn't if Carmelo Hayes if Ricky Saints got disqualified and Carmelo Hayes won, why didn't they give Carmelo Hayes a clean win? What is this? You might as well say Ricky Saints buried. Buried. We already seen Royce Keys buried tonight, losing to Damian and Tola Tonga. Oh Lord, man. I am so done with this show tonight. They made a lot of bad mistakes on this show tonight, dude. WWE, when I tell you WWE did an awful job with SmackDown tonight, dude. I mean that the serious way. Who is writing this show, man? Like, I really want to know who's writing this show and who's booking it. Probably Bruce and Michael Hayes. Bruce and Michael Hayes should have been and got removed. Why are they still? Why are they still in the company? No, I'm not echoing, folks. Trust me, this mic is working fine. It's just I stutter. I stutter sometimes, man. Video package of Oba Finley dominating on Monday Night Raw via his Monday Night Raw debut. From that point all the way to the open challenges. Thank God they could have stopped at that. That shit was stalling, man. It really was. It wasn't awful, but like it was just getting repetitive. I understand they doing it the first time, the first week and the second week, but a third and fourth week, okay, that's enough. He's a star. We already know he's a star. We don't need no more open challenges. Put him in a feud with somebody that's on the same level as him. Out comes Brock. That set up the Brock and Oba feud. Oba beat Brock at that premium live event, and now we got Clash of Italy. And Brock is going to be on the Raw after Clash in Italy, which means he's winning. That's definitely a sign he's winning. Why else would he be on the Raw after Clash in Italy? I mean, really. He clearly told me something and told y'all something. Rock versus Oba number 2. Oh, great. Oh, Lord. Do I really want to say their names? I mean, given that WWE is doing a terrible job with these two, it's not their fault. It's how they're booking them. It's how they got them together. At some point, they need to split up Nia Jax and Lash Legend, dude. This shit sucks, dude. They need to split them up. Oh, God. We got Chelsea Green versus Nia Jax. Oh, my God. I cannot wait to pick up this fucking remote and just say, ka-ching! The power off button. Or actually, the power off button that I should be pushing is the laptop power off button. I'm going to take my hand one of these days. The next time I see awful booking like this, awful match booking like this, dude, I'm going to take my hand and I'm just going to shut off the laptop and the live stream will be shut off. I'm done. I'm done watching this show. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like as soon as we got Ricky Saints, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams, the hype just easily went right back down to 100 to 0. And then they still don't got Blake Monroe debuted, and they don't have her doing nothing. They heard Chelsea Green last week. Of all things to find for Blake Monroe to do, they got her debuting. I'm not joking. They got her debuting in the segment with Chelsea Green. No debut match, nothing. She done already had 2-3 vignettes, and she hasn't even got a match. What are we doing? She hasn't even got her in-ring debut match, bro. I wonder what Blake Monroe's got to be thinking and how she's feeling when WWE's not giving her in-ring debut match yet. She probably already feels like she's getting wasted on the main roster. Based on that surgery with children. Oh God, I can't wait to not watch Nia versus Chelsea Green. I'm turning my face the other way. This shit finna suck. This match finna be absolutely horrible. Oh my goodness. Horrible match movie. Who thought this was a good idea to book Nia versus Chelsea Green? You know, but that's what she's doing. I know they did. That's why they were saying it's kind of cool. I knew it, man. As soon as I put up that voting poll, I was already going to be getting some votes. But guess what vote I got? And I ain't even shocked about it either. Somebody voted terrible D show. Dude, I literally made my predictions and said this show was going to fail again. Why do you think I got on my title saying this show sucks once again? Jesus, man. This women's division is dead. This women's division is awful. They need to change the roster quick. They need to do some changes or some releases or something, dude. This shit is awful, bro. This match between Chelsea Jackson is terrible. Bro, get this shit off my damn screen, dude. This shit is terrible. What is that? Somebody in creative ought to be fired for booking this match. This match was awful. It was terrible. It's giving mid-seat garbage. No, actually, it's giving terrible D plus feel. Chelsea Green versus Nia Jackson's the main event. Bro, I just see Jade tweet that out. No way they put that as the main event. Yeah, I know somebody in creative is doing something. That's how you know the show sucked, like. You put that of all matches in the main event? This show sucked, man. This show's an abomination, bro. God, what a boring SmackDown tonight. One of my followers made a funny tweet saying some of these wrestlers look stupid dancing in the ring. I mean, they really do, though. He got a point. Oh, great. Here comes a feud that like we're getting a Cody. You got Julian Weeks talking about SmackDown was good. Give me a break, bro. Fuck off with that SmackDown is good. I don't always agree with what that guy says, man. Talking about some SmackDown is good. Really? Fuck off. SmackDown was terrible. That's what I'm talking about Julian Weeks and all the Corey Hayes fan base bot accounts online, man. They be defending WWE's garbage, man. I tell you. It's ridiculous. In the most ridiculous, embarrassing way ever. The show is good. This fucking creative booking and writing is horrendous. What's that word I'm looking for? A horrendous disaster. That's a word I'm looking for. I tried to change it up to say something new. Just like that Chelsea Green and that Julianne Weeks dude, he's got to be on some real fucking weed or something, dude. If he really thinks this show was great. You see this guy? He just tweeted out, dog, the women's division is really cooking. What? First of all, bro, what the fuck is the SmackDown women's division really cooking? I'll tell you what they cooking. Garbage. Not a single damn thing. The women's division ain't cooking shit. In fact, the women's division on SmackDown and Raw are both still currently dead. No storylines, no new matches booked, nothing. Dead. Julian hasn't been on TV for 4 fucking weeks. Not even Jordan Grace. This show sucks, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna say it as many times as I want because of the truth. As many times as I want. Somebody said, I really hope this Rhea Jade feud ends on Sunday. He ain't the only one, man. He ain't the only one. I'm telling you right now. Holy shit, dude. Somebody just tweeted out and 6 hours ago said, let's see what SmackDown got this week. Oh, yeah, you don't want to know. Judging by the card, you don't want to know what they got. This was easily a skippable show, dude. The fact that I'm not even paying attention to the screen tells you everything you need to know. They got SmackDown ending with no match. How you? I that's in the show, man. I'm sorry. You ain't hear no whoa from me. Not tonight. Not after this ridiculousness we got tonight coming out of this show. I bet tweet out my thoughts on him right now. That's it. Rhea Ripley. That boring. Oh my god, so boring, dude. Boring, dude. I about wanted to shut the computer down. Right. Same between Rhea and Jade. can't believe the Corey Hayes fan base and Julian Weeks of all people saying that SmackDown was a good freaking show. These people need to go get their fucking hearings checked, man. They really do. Their eyes checked or something. Seriously. Half of the internet wrestling community needs to anyway. I'm not talking about Corey Hayes, man, because he's good at giving out news. I'm not gonna shit on him, but his fan base, his people that saying the show is good, yeah. Like I said, they're definitely wrong about that. They are definitely incorrect. I don't see nothing on this show exciting outside of Trick, Mello, Ricky Saints, and Axiom. Cody Rhodes and Gunther are basically going to be saying the same shit, and then we're going to get a brawl, and it's going to end with one of them standing tall. Blah 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 blah. I'm over it. Like I'm so done with this show tonight. Same old repetitive shit. Minnie Portable. No, I don't like garbage. I don't like the garbage that WWE produces. She knows because I talked to her about it. I responded to her comment. I responded to her post with a comment about that Blake Monroe debut. I said she could debut, but it ain't saving the show. It didn't. It didn't save that week that she was supposed to, which she did with Chelsea Brown, that segment, like I mentioned earlier on the live stream. Dude, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till I come back. Wait till I start going over my overall thoughts and grade on SmackDown. I'm shitting all over this show tonight. Ain't nobody stopping me. And I'm serious. I'm not even joking. I've been planning this shit for quite some fucking time. Trust me. Dude, I'm barely even listening to what Gunther and Cody are saying to each other on the mic. I'm just not. I'm not into this. Just get it over with and find Cody and Gunther if somebody else. I'd be shocked if Gunther beats Cody to win the WWE Championship, though. Championship would look good on Gunther, but like this feud, dude, no. The match will be a banger, but the story just ain't clicking. It's a short feud, man. They ain't even. It's not like they feuded for a long time. Like, looks like I was right again. YouTube subscribers, to the few people that tuned in and was seemingly trying to listen to what I was saying about this show. I was right again about SmackDown. That's a damn shame. When you're right about SmackDown and SmackDown next week later, a few weeks later, SmackDown still produces the same stuff. Still don't listen. You tell them to change the creative writing and booking. Still don't listen. Still going with the same crap. That's why I say WWE only cares about their money. and their political bullshit agenda. That's all they care about. Don't care about what the fans really want. Don't care about what the wrestling YouTube content creators really want. They only care about what they themselves want. And that, no, that's not how that should be working. That's not how that should go. How it should go is them caring about what the fans and YouTube wrestling content creators want, not what they want. It should be about the fans and the creators and the people, the other people that watch SmackDown, Raw, and NXT and involved in AAA. They don't care, dude. They don't even care, man. They don't care about money. They ain't worried about nothing because they don't care about nothing. Like that song French Montana. They ain't worried about nothing. They ain't worried about nothing. Really? We still got Gunther and Cody talking over. I thought this show went off the air already. Get this show off my television, man. Get this shit off my screen, man. Don't nobody care. They got that title almost all in Gunther's face. Now, what if Gunther takes his fist and puts him right in his face? In his face, you know, Cody's face. All Cody said at the end was, I am easy to find, hard to beat. So what's Gunther got to say? Look, he says, you think I am a liar. I promised Goldberg that I would choke him out, and I did. I promised AJ Styles that I would choke him out, and I did. And I promised your big role model, the hero John Cena, that I would make him tap out, and I did. And then he says, now I promise you that on Sunday, I'm going to choke you out. I'm going to drop you like a wet towel. And he says, I'm going to take this precious prize with me. Thank God this show went off the air. Oh my God. What a disaster this show was tonight. I don't know how I was able to get through this shit. I don't even know how. I barely was paying attention. – Well, folks, I'll be right back. When I come back, I'm going to go over my overall thoughts and grade on SmackDown Clash and Elite Go Home Show. We're going to go over why the creative writing and booking still needs to change on SmackDown and why we need long-term storylines and new matches. And some of the people that WWE needs to get rid of, in particular, Bruce and Michael Hayes. And I'm going to set the record straight on how good or how solid Clash of Italy should be Sunday. I'm going to explain how it should be and how much of a banger it's going to be. And then probably before that, I am going to have the answers as to how much it's going to take for WWE to finally listen to the fans and the YouTube content creators that watch this show. We're going to go over all that when I come back. This is going to be interesting to listen to, so it's going to be audio only because I ain't turning on no cam doing all that talking. Plus, I've been having quality issues with the camera a little bit. I got to get a new one. Interesting stuff coming up, folks. I'll be right back. It's going to be some interesting things to go over and talk about. I cannot wait to shit all over this show when I come back. They deserve everything I'm giving to them. Seriously. SmackDown creative and the writers deserve everything that I'm about to hand to them tonight. I want to express my feelings in the realest way ever about how disgraceful of a show this was. This was easily one of the worst SmackDowns of this year. Don't go anywhere. It's about to get real. I'll be back.